هلا. نطلع So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very...
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Messi, good strong midfield running here. Plenty to aim at here. He's had a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Foloruncho, point blank header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Messi has a look inside the box. Nice control. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That has not gone well. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be
of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, good take in a good area. Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the shot! He scores! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sara, there he goes, motoring forward. Out towards the flank, chance for a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Folarin show. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Alexander-Arnold. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Doué. Decent chance! And that has flown over.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Mohamed Salah, so much time and space here. Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Zé Pedro. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Messi gets a foot in here. And there's the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He rises! headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe, and this is Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, he really got hold of that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Could be danger here. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one. This must be his pitch. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's put his foot right through that one.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's Doué. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foloruncho, and he's away. Sara puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. He's had it taken off him. That's good running with the ball. Doué! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alexander, up he goes! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Running strong and purposeful. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been... And the finish! And he hits the net! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Crunching tackle. And he's lost his man here. And Messi! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He has found a way through. Shoots! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Kane. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Can he get it through? He's shooting!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's followed on the show.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. He is through here. Look at the space here. Chance! It's loose. In he goes again. It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Mbappe. Mbappe! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Messi, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So it's away we go then. Vitinha. He's cut it out. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Played out to the left flank.
There they go, hunting again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Gonzalez, and he's managed to get free. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Otamendi with a fine tackle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. De Paul. Portugal have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been won straight back. Pedro Neto. Martinez, De Paul, now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found a way through. De Paul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes passes short and sharp. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's picked his way through, knocks it into space. Alvarez, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rafael Leao, now it's Ramos. Bruno Fernandes. Here's the return pass. Pedro Neto. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. It's a mighty effort! And that has been clubbed away. And Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. Not the most convincing of passes. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. Gonzalez. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, that's a fine interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Rafael Leao! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. Oh, just skips past his man. He's got away. And the finish! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Vitinha plays it short. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Portugal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Portugal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. João Cancelo. Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedro Neto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Gonzalo Ramos.
60.179.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Messi. Alvarez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ruben Dias.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now can he... Decent chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's chosen to go... He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gonzalez goes on a charge down the left. Gonzalez has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's played it in low. Gonzalez, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, that's nice. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Is there any... And again! Martinez gets good distance on it. McAllister for De Paul. Gonzalez. He is through here. Gonzalez ploughing. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Número 15, número 20. Entran número 25.
And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. João Cancelo carries the ball down the right. João Cancelo. And he's had a hit! Smashing save, really good save that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Portugal are making a change after this, just one... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Trincao. Oh, this is a terrific run. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Número 11.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Se van a jugar
Oh,
4
Red,
minutos
nice
de
interception.
compensación.
Antonio Silva
Does well to get it back. Time added on 4 minutes. Trincao. That's very neat. He has found the way through. Ah, such a clever touch.
That was lovely, that.
They're urging him to shoot. And this is Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla.